Oh boy, you thought we were done with Sonic 1? Not by a long shot, my dudes. Welcome to my side series, and Knuckles, where we play through Sonic games with Knuckles as our main man in place of Sonic. Look, Knuckles has a spin dash regardless of which game he's in, he can glide, and he has his wall climbing powers. These boons are offset by a lower jump speed, and I'm pretty sure he's also a tad slower. Something to note is that the only two things we'll actually be looking at in ranking are how much fun I had in a level and how the boss was. That's pretty much all that matters when you're Knuckles, baby. Fun and chumps. Fun and chumps. First off, we tackle the old stomping grounds at Green Hill Zone. Knuckles doesn't really get too much time to stretch his stuff besides a few cool glide points and the fact that he's a strong motherfucker who can just punch through walls because fuck you. Green Hill keeps the 10 that it got when we were here as the Blue Blur. Knux is just making things better. You know what? Fuck it. Make this an 11. As for the boss, Eggmobile H can suck it. Robo Buttbrain has absolutely nothing on my boy Knuckles, although that lower jump speed did make this fight a little bit more fun. We'll give an 8.25. You hear that, Eggmobile H? You're moving up in the world. Now I bet you didn't know this, but guess what? Knuckles don't exactly like lava. In fact, when given the chance, he'll skip that shit completely. Don't believe me? Just watch. I'll wait. What was that? 43 seconds? Go fuck yourself, Marble Zone. I know what you're thinking. No way he pulls us off again. Well, guess what? I have a surprise for you. Watch him in all his knuckling glory. Oh, I bet you weren't expecting a twofer in one act. 45 seconds. Mark that shit. But surely this couldn't happen yet again. The anti-Knuckles countermeasures must have kicked in. Nope. Crank that fun rating up to a 9.25, and remember, Knuckles, don't fuck with lava. Oh, speaking of lava, Robotnik's lava-spewing hot bod machine actually kinda gave Knuckles a bit of an issue. See, Knuckles actually couldn't hit him when he was at his regular cruising height, so I had to wait until he dipped down when he swung over to the other platform. We'll give him an 8 for actually installing that anti-Knux tech that we were just talking about. Even Robotnik knows that Knuckles is a true force to be reckoned with. Oh no. I mean, oh shit, they actually Knuckles-proof this fucking level. Ugh, that means we actually have to play it. What the hell? I don't remember the Buzz Bombers being these big cockbags. Fuck you, Roller, trifling bitch. Why does this level hate Knuckles so much? I can't believe we actually have to play this part. I can't believe I'm doing this. Again. This happened way more often than you'd think in this stage. That low jump height actually makes things tricky. Finally, a point where Knuckles gets to do what Knuckles does best. This platform section is really only the new area I managed to reach with Knuckles. We're giving this stage a 4.5. I'm taking a quarter off the original score for somehow making things more tedious as Knuckles. Well, we made it to Spring Yard's bad boy, and the fight pretty much played out the same. I guess the lower jump height might have played a small difference, but I couldn't even notice it myself. I'm giving this boss a 6.75, same as with Sonic. Sadly, I don't have near as much to talk about with Labyrinth Zone. Honestly, with the game making you take this zone slow, it was hard to do any cool Knuckles things. Oh, I guess I did get to dodge Unidasu's spikes like a boss though, because fuck him. And I should mention that I snagged a new gimmick because I took a route I never end up going as Sonic. This section in the water pipe is actually completely new to me, and I was excited to see it. We'll bump Labyrinth Zone to a 7.25 for actually showing me something new. This boss fight continues to be lame as hell though. The amount of nothingness that it is can't even be saved by Knuckles being the coolest motherfucker to ever suckle. That rating of 5 stays. Knuckles has come in the Starlight Zone, and right off the bat, we have a secret Knuckles treasure room. Sadly, there's actually not too much more going on here as I just cruise through the level like I normally do. I didn't find any new crazy paths in this run, but I did have my standard amount of fun on Starlight Zone. 10, 10, 10. Honestly, there wasn't too much more going on with this boss. It didn't feel any different from when I played it as Sonic. Because of that, we'll just give this boss the same 8.75 for somehow still being pretty fun. Oh man, oh shit, and oh fuck. We made it to Scrap Rain Zone. Again. It'll be fine though. We're Knuckles, and we're ready. I actually took a different route on purpose this time to see if the level changed. By taking the spinny circle thing down to the lower level, I actually encountered a bunch of traps that I thought were only in Act 2. Man, I need to stop being so consistent with my runs, so I can see more of these stages. Anyway, I'll let the whole level play out so you can see it in action for yourself. Act 2 really didn't have too many changes, although I did use my climbing powers at one point to get to an upper level and take a slightly easier path. I guess that's progress, right? Robotnik tries to give us the old trap song and dance, but I guess he didn't expect Knuckles to be so damn rad. That motherfucker has his claws gripped into a laser barrier. A laser barrier. How? Science, fuck off, and die. Of course, Knuckles gets bored hanging around, so we have to move on to Act 3. So here's the deal. There's actually a pretty fast shortcut that cuts out most of the level if you can beat this marble platform and take this small chute down. Unfortunately, I then immediately botch things and fall back down to the regular level. I totally beat it this time though, so no worries there. Honestly, things were much easier since I had the game fresh in my head. Let's give this a 6 in fun now that I wasn't getting my asshole blown up every 2 seconds. Final Zone returns, and well, it's a thing, I guess. Look, just watch this fight in sped up form, and tell me this is good. Do it, I dare you. This fight was a cakewalk when I hadn't beaten the game in several years. There's no way this was going to be an issue now that I've been practicing up a bit. I sit here watching this, and I still can't believe how much of a joke this fight actually is. Knuckles was never going to be in any danger with the good doctor being such a putz. You know what? The fun and the boss rating get a 4 this time. Fucking Final Zone. So we've reached the end of Sonic 1. Again. Honestly, I thought I'd have a bit more dumb shit to do as Knuckles. For some reason, I remember the dumb skips at Marble Zone happening in other zones as well. Huh. Guess my memory was a bit fucked. Still, it was really awesome seeing some new routes that I've somehow never taken, and I did get to stunt on some enemies. Hopefully, you liked this side episode of the Sonic the Hedgehog Zones project. And Knuckles is one of those ideas I had where I was just laying in bed and suddenly jumped up and started recording. Knuckles has always been a favorite of mine, so I hope you didn't mind me getting a little stupid. Regardless, the series will continue on, and I'm praying you're hungry for more of the Zones project as well as And Knuckles. Stay safe, my fellow echidnas. This has been Organizing Secrets.